Northern leaders optimistic Kwankwaso will step down for Atiku. I will not be surprised. We already knew that this is where they are going to. All right, because they are interested in their regional government, they will come together and support one person. Since they've seen that Atiku has more prospect than Kwankwaso, Kwankwaso will definitely step down. Even Kwankwaso defecting from PDP and setting up his own party, NNPP, must have been a game of divide and rule that probably Atiku is an architect of it. All right. So all these ones are they're just priming us, prepping us on what to expect in the next few days or few weeks to come before the election. Anytime Kwankwaso steps down for Atiku, it will not be a surprise because that most likely has been their plan for setting up that political party from the beginning to divide the political space and then merge it at the dying minute to be able to garner enough vote. That's what I see there. I don't trust all of them. Kwankwaso is still a PDP person, whether we like it or not. Northern leaders on Sunday said they were optimistic that Senator Rabi Kwankwaso, the presidential candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, will eventually step down for Atiku Abubakar, the flag bearer of the PDP presidential ticket. All right. Though Kwankwaso, who has a large followership known as Kwankwasia movement in the north, all right, or in the northern part of the country, has acknowledged pressure from certain quarter to step down. He has vowed not to withdraw from the race, but slug it out with other contestants in the February 25 presidential election. Late last year in Lagos, when asked if he will step down in the days ahead, he said, "We are not merging with any political party, and anybody thinking I am stepping down must be mischievous. We have our names already approved by INEC to contest. NNPP is all out to win 2023 general elections. No serious person should now think of any one of us stepping down at this stage. I am ready for all the candidates for debates." Also speaking at Chatham House a few days ago, the former Kano state governor said he replied those asking him to step down that he may consider the option if he sees any candidate better than him in terms of experience. What I told them is what I will tell you. If anybody wants Kwankwaso to withdraw, just bring criteria and select the best. Anytime I have a better candidate, I am ready to talk to him, he said. However, a leading member of the Northern Elders Forum, who spoke with Daily Independent on Sunday, said the leaders are optimistic that a partnership will be brokered between Kwankwaso and Atiku. According to him, the Northern leaders have agreed that there is a need for the region to forge a common front ahead of the election, especially given the hostility and gang up against Atiku by the PDP G5 led by Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State. The Northern Elders Forum chieftain, who asked not to be named as he is not authorized to speak on the issue, said eminent retired generals, religious leaders, and traditional rulers are all talking with Kwankwaso on the need to collapse his structure for Atiku. He added that if the North can present a consensus candidate and the Southern votes are shared between Asiwaju Tinubu of ruling All Progressive Congress APC and Peter Obi of the Labour Party, Atiku will easily coast home to victory. Yes, I can confirm that talks are ongoing. Kwankwaso keeps insisting that he will not step down, but we are optimistic that he will listen to the voice of reason, especially from our elder statesmen and royal fathers from the north. From what we have seen so far, the best we can do in the north is to present consensus candidate. With the popularity of Kwankwaso and Atiku in the north, we believe the presidential election will be a done deal because Atiku already commands appreciable followership in the south. Kwankwaso supporters are also in the south too. If we can unite in the north by fielding a sole presidential candidate, then the election is as good as won because the southern presidential candidates will divide the southern votes. Atiku will also get votes in the south. Speaking with the press recently, the Atiku Abubakar Presidential Campaign Council said Atiku has promised to run a government of national unity and will partner patriotic Nigerians in the mission to rebuild the country from the ruins caused by the APC. Oh, wow. Kola Ologbodiyan, a spokesperson of the campaign council, said Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has told Nigerians that he will run a government of national unity and that he will operate an open policy. He said if elected, every Nigerian will be carried along. So we have no doubt that many Nigerians are going to work with Atiku in rescuing our nation from the bad governance of APC. He is ready to partner with any of the presidential candidates, including Senator Kwankwaso, in the task of rebuilding Nigeria. So our door is open to anyone who wants to join us in this task of restoring Nigeria's unity through equity, social justice, mutual collaboration, and consensus among our diverse peoples. English. So because of what they have seen, they are still putting pressure on Atiku now on Kwankwaso to step down for Atiku. I would not be surprised that this is a game plan. They are trying to make it look like Kwankwaso is difficult and would not want to step down. But I tell you that for him to have defected from PDP to form NNPP, NNPP, I would not be surprised if Atiku has hand in NNPP. All these ones already, some of the Kwankwaso people are already defecting from NNPP to support Atiku. They have already defected. So I don't understand, because Kwankwaso saying that he will not step down or he was going to continue. He will not. His party will not see the light of the day in Nigeria, because he does not have command the whole north and does not command anywhere strongly in the middle belt or in the south. That is the truth. So even if they conduct the election, Kwankwaso might not even be number 4, because nobody will vote. First of all, the party is not even popular. He himself is not popular anywhere. So right now, Labour Party, APC, and PDP are the major 3 parties. Already, APC is a ruling party, and so might use that ruling advantage to also come up strong. PDP, Atiku, has been in the race since 2019 and has never won, all right, or since 2015. All right, so it's also popular everywhere. Obi has taken over everywhere. Just in a short while he emerged, has taken over everywhere. So the truth here is that Kwankwaso, if he refuses to accept stepping down, he will not see the light of the day. If he eventually steps down for Atiku, that also implies that it must have been a game plan from the beginning. So we are watching to see where he will put his leg. That is the truth. That is the truth. So the northern group are now saying that they are optimistic that Kwankwaso will step down. They are still putting pressure on him, even when he said he's not going to do it. Because the truth is that the northerners are looking for a common consensus candidate from the north, all right, so that they can, use that to forge ahead. They say Atiku already commands a lot of centers in the north and also has a lot of also strongholds in the middle belt and in the south. So if Kwankwaso collapses his structure to support Atiku, that will give them a bigger chance to win the election. So that measure is much expected. The North, all right, that I know will always strike that last minute coup. They are so crafty. Yeah? So the Northerners are politically oriented, especially when it comes to issues of stepping down to support someone. That is true. Atiku should be the one stepping down for Kwankwaso, not really. Atiku and Kwankwaso, who is stronger, who has a better popularity, who even has the willpower, the strong command to lead a country like Nigeria. Kwankwaso is not there now. Kwankwaso that I know will never step down for anybody. And I always challenge the South to learn from the North how Nigerian politics is being played. Not always stand for regional politics, not about who can fix the country. If not, why talking more about northern candidates instead of putting Nigeria first? That is true. So they will play that regional politics, step down for one another. Whether the person is competent or not, they will support the person to become the president because it's just to make sure that they are still in charge. That's why Nigeria is still backward, all right, in terms of development, insecurity, and etc. That is the truth. Nigeria is still very, very backward in so many things. Very, very backward. Okay, very, very backward. So believe me, Kwankwaso is stepping down for Tinubu just to feel Peter Obi. For where Kwankwaso cannot step down for Tinubu, he would rather step down for Atiku if he has to. That is the truth. He can't step down for Tinubu. All right. PDP is the sponsor of all lies on this Opera platform. It's not better than APC sponsoring key men and Boko Haram. Can you imagine? So the truth is that the North will eventually come down to Atiku and then support him. Where Atiku is politically, Kwankwaso is not near 50% of it. So the best thing that will happen to Kwankwaso is to step down for Atiku, and then they will compensate him with a ministerial appointment if Atiku eventually wins. That is the best bet for him. All right. But somebody say he will step down. Well, he will definitely will not see the light of the day. But I'm also optimistic that he will step down because they not want to play regional politics to make sure that they're still in charge. That is the way it is. And these are the few comments that we have. There are more, but time will not permit us to share all of them. So thank you for listening. And let's have your comment as well for sharing.